Hello guys, Higiyami Moriko desu, and today we are playing another indie horror game, and this one is in Russian, but it has an option for English, and it's kind of hard to record, so I hope this turns out okay. So let's start. It's called I don't know how it's called, I forgot. Maybe the game will tell us. Right, so I guess it's a lot of reading. The game is called Monster of Alisher, right? So during this 145 citizens of Alisher have lost without a trace. 87 of them are children, 30 are men, and 28 are women. Lately, much less people have started going outside. The fights and robbery have become lately much less more common. There is a deficit of food. Sorry, this is kind of hard to read. There's a deficit of food in the shops. The administration of the city has noticed a recorded amount of applies for going out of the city. The police have been working very properly. Yeah, sure. 7 departments of crime and 25 officers with a high qualification are in charge of investigation. There is a connection with all people who have lost. Before getting lost, they were singing a song. Officers are trying to understand details better and refuse to comment prematurely. Citizens are asked to stay calm, don't believe gossips, and be careful in a case you have noticed a suspected person. You must report about it in the nearest police station. Alright. So we have here, oh, it's live today, right? Nice. So we have here is BENEDICT CUMBERBATCH, and the owner of the antiquarian shop put away a morning newspaper and turned over the sign saying the shop is open now, but it didn't matter because no one visited the shop during this week. Alright, so I have to... Alright, Richard had a melancholic look at the empty street. Alisher's calm and mellow life ended. Why do you have a rat? Local old-timers keep telling about the monster from Schindler horror stories. Richard has heard some of them as well. So yeah, why do I have to... Depending on the monster, it sends a beautiful song as long as it's appealing to a human heart and soul. Once you have heard the song, you are really eager to repeat it, but the singer doesn't suspect that they are calling for a monster. If everything is the same, I'll go bankrupt soon. Oh, it will affect you as well, won't you, Larry? Aurelian's nodded disconcerted on his shoulder. I haven't forgotten. Here's your breakfast. So this is kind of weird because I have to click multiple times on something. I don't know. So small delicious bounce crab delicacy, and it's obviously translated from Russian. It has some flaws, but it's okay so far. And the music, it's kind of repetitive, so I'm gonna tone it down a bit. The rodent only yanked his tail intensely. He doesn't like when his own he's eating, even if it's his owner. Richard came up to a mirror and lay there. Even you are not gonna lie, you should look perfect. A tortured antiquarian man won't make an impression of being trustworthy for clients and this. Okay, I feel this is talking a lot. Looking at the man, it's hard to say that he slept only 3 hours last night. It's saying a lot, but it's not saying anything, right? Richard was working tranquilly, not questioning, being fully concentrated on sabbatical. A stitch by stitch, the what it tells everything. See, it's not saying anything of interest, right? I feel like games have to grab you in the first few minutes of people will stop playing, right? Even if it's a visual novel, you have to make things interesting on the go. Larry was watching his owner. Only thing could be heard by silence. Doorbell has ringed and disturbed Richard. The owner of the antiquarian shop was surprised at the customer. So it's like a little girl. Rachel made a claim with a calm, pleasant smile. Welcome, are you looking for something you can rely on me? Nah, not really. Are you alone? Where's your mother? The girl looked grumpy. Doesn't really look... Oh, yeah. No, it looks grumpy. I'm old enough to struggle with my mother. And what's your name? A small rebel? Charlotte. I'm not a rebel. I love freedom. That's what the point. Sure thing. Is it your mouse? He is called Larry. It's an albino's mouse, and I'm responsible for him. You sure are, Benedict Cumberbatch. Can I stroke him? Oh no. Nope, Larry dislikes children. I'm bored. The girl looked through the shop with careless looks and noticed a shelf behind the man. She stood on her toes and pointing a finger asked another question. What's that over there? Neum. Richard turned over. This is my collection, unique dolls. Why are they unique? You won't find the same anywhere, I guarantee that. Are you making them by yourself? Exactly. Creation of my hands. They are like alive. They are like alive. The girl came up from the working table and looked at the doll with curiosity. It will take several minutes to finish the work. Wow, it looks like our neighbor, the Miss Aline. So, you knew. I mean, you know her? Of course. But she didn't go to work in her garden today. She got ill? The girl itched her nape. I'm sorry. It's so boring at home in the streets and here, eh? Aren't you afraid of the gossips about the monster? I'm small and not tasty. The monster won't touch me. I don't know about that. She giggled. Are you afraid of the monsters here? Richard smiled. A child is not afraid. Why should I be? The owner of the shop came up to the shelf to put a new doll to the others. Trying to get rid of boredom, the customer started singing a song. Oh no. Ain't it if you sing a song, you die or something like that? I'm singing my song for you. Tra-la-la-la-la. Where did you learn this song? Miss Aline taught me. I see, so this guy's the monsters and turn people into dolls? Richard put the doll. It seems you like the shop. Keep standing backward towards the guilty man to get a knife out of the safe. Oh no. Look at the rat. It's evil. Yes, I like it very much. More fun than at home. Did you run away? Yeah, it was a nonsense. Girl, turn back, you're gonna get killed. You still disobeyed your parents. You shouldn't go out without your mother. Richard turned over holding a knife. Sir? Yo, what? R. You're very slow and awkward. Sir. A big ugly caterpillar was waddling one side to another as if her body... Oh, she's the monster then. The monster was leaking acid. The monster attacked faster than Richard could dodge, but he couldn't stand and fell. He fell face towards the floor and dropped the knife. Larry screeched and hid in the shoulder. He was about to find, and the vision was getting dark. He should sleep more time. Richard will think of it when he solves this problem. You're nimbler than you look at first sight. Richard understood perfectly. He had to grab the knife. It was his rescue. So I'm just gonna ignore the yeah, you know, because the game is Russian and it I can read it. It's good enough. It can be read, so no problem. His reflexes help him to become a disgusting flesh on the floor. Is the knife a rescue? Never mind. The monster is too big and he has an advantage. Maybe it's better to run. Run, take a knife. Run, take a knife. Run, take a knife. So this thing looks quick. Yeah, so let's take a knife. You're so pathetic. Say goodbye to your life. I need a knife. It's hard to find some food in the town, right? So I won't miss the chance to have a snack. Oh yeah, I'm a snack. He needs to take a knife, almost. It was several centimeters and he wouldn't get it, but at this moment Richard's foot was grabbed and Monster put him on the floor. No way! Monster threw him to the shelves. Don't pay attention to the pain. He turned over and hid over the nearest wardrobe. You won't hide. Another attack by the monster tails was in vain. The professor will need to pay for that. Larry fetched for a knife. Yeah, Larry, fetch the knife. The white rodent got the knife in a heartbeat, so it did grab the handle of the knife. However, it was hard to move with a knife in the mouth. He moved slowly and stopped several times to grab a knife with his mouth. Come on, Larry! My life is in danger here. Richard could dodge 4 times and multiply the money that the professor will need to pay, and he finally... That's a way of saying it, right? Like, you could dodge, but the monster broke some things, so you multiply the money the professor will need to pay, and he finally got a knife. Good boy, Larry. A huge being took Richard to the setting. Fairly sticky slime stained the man a lot, giving him a chance to escape. Stop doing that, you will die, sir. I'm sorry, I don't like to upset clients, but today I will do that. You do it, Benedict Cumberbatch. I think he threw a knife to the head, but it bounced off, leaving an injury nearby an eye. Are you kidding? This scratch has already healed, and that's for you. For you. What have you done? The owner of the shop stood up and Larry came back on the shoulder. The condition wasn't pleasant and he was processing to understand who was in front of him. The look of a young girl confused him. Regeneration didn't help you. Poison soaked faster than I expected. What? Poison? It cannot be. You see, it's real. How did you get the potion? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I made it. It's impossible. How did you know that? I used my own blood. What? What do you need? Richard nodded toward the shelf with the dolls. There is one place there. It's yours. Monster says narrow. These dolls are not only a line, but others. The being could breathe hardly and barely could move. It was getting smaller. You are... Damn you, half-bred. Oh my god, the plot twist and the plot thickens in this game is so fast. He put away an instrument and sighed with a relief. A new doll was standing on the table, so I was right, yeah. Well, a vessel isn't destroyed, monster can get out of there. The potion can keep the monster under control and lessen its size. The time you need to use carefully, clever, and start making a vessel faster, and when the potion effect ends, everything should be perfect. Richard put the doll to others. Why am I doing that? Larry, what are you doing? Small red eyes looked at the owner intensively. Right, you. Modern problems require modern solutions. At least I need money to buy food for you. I hope the professor will keep an eye on his being and I will let them escape. The order to make 146, but nothing else to do, so the people that disappeared? Richard had a secret, but he knew the truth about the monster song. A person can sing a monster song, so it's a sign. If a person can sing it, then it's food and not a monster, and you can attack. So normal people can't sing the song, so if someone sings the song, it is really a monster, right? And you can kill him. The man turned over the sign of the shop. Larry, will you tell that the order is ready? Larry snorted unpleasantly. It's your part of work. And Larry repeated the same action. You dislike the professor so much? Okay, you're right. I will go by myself. I owe you. Look after the shop. Larry went down on his shoulder and started looking for a smell of no delicacy. Richard looked at the mirror and lay there, took his knife and started singing a song that a person will never be able to, because he's half monster, right? Antique worker. I'm singing my song for you, the sky is so blue. You won't need the world anymore, you will be dead. So that was Benedict Cumberbatch Monster Hunter. I mean, that was, what's the name of the game? It's Monster of Alisher, right? So I have a few things to say about the game, so I will be quick. I mean, it has obvious flaws, mostly because it's translated from Russian. But the story, it's kind of interesting, right? Like this guy hunting monsters and turning them into dolls or something like that. That's what I get. But the game, it's kind of rushed in the sense of this guy talking about stitches and stitching and something and the other, and it doesn't really tell you anything about the characters in the first part of the game, and then it tries to rush in the second part, and it's kind of overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time. Well, it's not just whelming, right? So anyway, I enjoy it. It's a good game. I like the live 2D animation. The song is kind of repetitive, so maybe make like 2 songs and switch between them for the full version or something like that. I don't know if it will be full version, but yeah, that's a good game, and thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.